Have you ever seen a child with wrinkles? Or a teenager who looks like they're 80 years old? It sounds unbelievable, but there are real people out there who look way older than their actual age. From rare genetic conditions to mysterious medical syndromes, these young individuals are often mistaken for seniors. Get ready to meet some of the world's most shocking cases of people who age too fast, but are still just kids or teens. This is rare people who look old, but they're actually young. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. The teen who looked like a grandma, Zara Hartshorn, is a girl from Rotherham, England, who was born with a rare genetic disorder called lipodystrophy, a condition that makes her skin age rapidly and appear wrinkled, saggy, and old, even as a child. By the time Zara was just 12 years old, people often mistook her for a middle-aged woman in her 40s. Kids bullied her, adults stared at her, and even bus drivers questioned her age. They called her names like grandma or old lady, completely unaware that Zara was just a young girl fighting an invisible battle. Her condition means that the fat under her skin is missing, which causes her face and body to look much older than her actual age. Sadly, Zara's mother also had the same disorder and recognized the signs early on. Despite her mother's support, Zara struggled deeply with her appearance and the emotional toll of being judged by how she looked. But Zara's story didn't end in sadness. At the age of 16, she flew to Texas, USA, where she underwent a life-changing facelift surgery. The goal wasn't vanity. It was a chance for Zara to finally feel like the teenager she truly was. After the surgery, Zara felt reborn. She said people no longer stared or laughed at her, and for the first time in her life, she felt confident walking in public. Today, Zara is an inspiring figure who speaks openly about her condition. Her story has been featured in documentaries like I'm a Teenage Grandmother, raising awareness about lipodystrophy and the emotional struggles behind looking different. Razel Calago was once a bright and confident teenager from Cotabato, Philippines, known in her community for her charm and grace. She even competed in local beauty pageants, full of hope and dreams for the future. But everything changed when she turned 14. What started as small, itchy rashes quickly became something far more devastating. Over the course of just 2 years, Razel's skin began to age rapidly. Wrinkles formed across her face and body, her skin sagged, and her youthful glow faded, replaced by the appearance of someone decades older. At just 16, she looked like a woman in her 50s. Doctors believe she has Werner syndrome, a rare and incurable condition that causes premature aging in young people. Her health began to suffer too. She felt constant back pain, her energy dropped, and even walking became difficult at times. The transformation didn't just change how she looked, it shattered her confidence. Once admired on stage, Razel now hides behind masks and long sleeves, avoiding mirrors and crowds. Bullies mocked her, strangers stared, and some even mistook her for her own mother's mother. But Razel is more than her condition. Despite the pain, she finished high school, celebrated her 18th birthday, and still dreams of going to college. Her story reminds us that beauty isn't just skin deep, and true strength lies in facing the world when everything about you has changed. Lametzi was a remarkable young woman from Hebron, Northwest Province, South Africa, born with the ultra-rare condition Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, progeria. This disease causes rapid aging in children, affecting only about 1 in 4 million. She was the first known black female with progeria. By age 3, Aunt Lametzi's family noticed rashes and slowed growth. Doctors initially misdiagnosed her, but eventually confirmed progeria, a condition that often leaves children with aged skin, stiff joints, thin hair, and a small stature. In her youth, people often mistook her for an elderly woman, but she embraced her identity and called herself the First Lady, showing remarkable maturity and spirit. Despite a grim prognosis that most children with progeria don't live past 13, Aunt Lametzi defied expectations. She celebrated her 18th birthday, even meeting President Jacob Zuma just before turning 18. Zuma was moved by her sharp intellect, warmth, and unwavering determination. He granted her wishes, a cake, flowers, a car, and promises of support for her family. Aunt Lametzi lived life to its fullest. She inspired others by delivering motivational talks in schools, studying for matric exams, and even hoping to pursue psychology. She retained a youthful heart despite the aged appearance of her body. Her final days showed her courage and grace. Hours before her death, she was selecting her dress to attend Zuma's upcoming birthday party, a testament to her zest for life. On April 11, 2017, at age 18, Aunt Lametzi passed away peacefully at Dr. George Mukhari Hospital, surrounded by her loved ones. Her legacy lives on. Her primary school was renamed in her honor, and documentaries have been made celebrating her spirit. President Zuma and the nation remember her as a dynamic, inspirational young woman who rose above physical limitations and became a symbol of hope. Nikki Freeman is a man from Esperance, Western Australia, who, at first glance, appears to be a 10-year-old boy. The reality, however, is astounding. Nikki is in his 40s, yet his body ages at 1/4 the normal pace, making him look like a child well into middle age. Born with hydrocephalus, a condition where excess fluid accumulates in the brain, Nikki's early life was filled with medical hurdles. Doctors feared he wouldn't survive. Even when he did, lifelong effects followed. He is completely blind, his pituitary gland is underactive, and his bone development is extraordinarily delayed. At 16, he still had the skeletal structure of a 4-year-old, and today his bones match those of a 10-year-old. He didn't walk until age 2, and a shunt operation to relieve his brain swelling had disastrous effects, leaving him unable to speak or walk for months. He never regained spoken language, but he communicates powerfully through body language, using gestures to show his feelings and needs. Despite these challenges and doctors saying his life expectancy would be short, Nikki outlived all predictions. At 40, he graduated into size 10 children's clothes and enjoys life in his own way. He loves horse riding, enjoys long car trips, and his mother describes him as a fighter who is meant to be here. Medical experts say his case is extraordinarily rare, something they've never encountered despite years in the field. His story provides a unique insight into biological aging, growth, and resilience. Michael Vanderver from Belgium is only 23 years old, but his body looks decades older. He was born with Progeria, a rare genetic disorder that causes the body to age up to 8 times faster than normal. Doctors told his family he likely wouldn't live past the age of 12, but Michael didn't just survive, he thrived. Growing up, Michael was often bullied and called cruel names like alien, but instead of hiding, he chose to live boldly. He learned to drive, he snowboards, he streams on Twitch, and he even got his favorite anime characters tattooed on his body. He proudly says, "My body is old, but my soul is still young." Michael shares his journey to inspire others, showing that no diagnosis can define who you are. Now one of the oldest people living with progeria, Michael continues to defy the odds with passion and positivity. His life is proof that true strength comes not from your age, but how you choose to live every day. Now, let's travel to Bangladesh, where we'll meet Bayazid Hussein. Bayazid has a rare condition called progeria, causes him to age much faster than other kids. Imagine being a kid, but looking like you're, well, much older. It's tough, right? But Bayazid, he doesn't let it get him down. He's got the heart of a lion and the spirit of a warrior. Life hasn't been easy for Bayazid. He's faced more challenges in his young life than most of us will face in a lifetime. But through it all, he's kept his chin up and his smile bright. He loves to play with his friends, he loves to learn, and he dreams of one day becoming a doctor. That's right, a doctor. He wants to help others who are going through similar challenges. Bayazid's story is a powerful reminder that we should never give up on our dreams, no matter how difficult things may seem. It's a story about the power of hope, the importance of perseverance, and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. He's a fighter, this kid. He's got more courage in his little finger than most people have in their entire body, and he's an inspiration to us all. He reminds us that no matter what life throws our way, we can overcome it. We just need to have faith in ourselves and never give up hope. So the next time you're feeling down, remember Bayazid Hussein. Remember his courage, remember his determination, and remember that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. Isla Kilpatrick Screeton is an extraordinary young girl from Leicester, UK, known for her incredibly rare medical condition called mandibuloacral dysplasia, or MAD. This rare genetic disorder causes premature aging, and Isla's case is so unique that she is believed to be the only person in the world with her specific form of the disease. Because of this, her story has touched many hearts and inspired people worldwide. From the moment she was born, Isla faced significant health challenges. She arrived early, at 36 weeks, and immediately had complications including suspected sepsis, a serious infection. Her parents, Stacy and Kyle, faced the heartbreaking reality that they couldn't hold her right away, as Isla was placed into a medically induced coma to help stabilize her fragile condition. At just 10 weeks old, Isla had to undergo a tracheostomy, a surgical procedure that creates an opening in the windpipe, to help her breathe because her airways were dangerously narrow. Despite these daunting medical obstacles, Isla's spirit shines bright. She communicates using Makaton sign language since she is unable to cry due to her condition, but that doesn't stop her from expressing herself in many other ways. Her family describes her as determined, joyful, and full of personality. She's a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming challenges, resilience and hope can prevail. Isla's family shares her journey openly on social media, hoping to raise awareness about mandibuloacral dysplasia and to connect with others who face similar rare conditions. Their transparency has helped build a supportive community around Isla's story, bringing strength and encouragement to families worldwide dealing with rare diseases. In every way, Isla Kilpatrick Screeton is a true inspiration, a one-in-a-million individual showing us the power of courage, love, and hope in the face of adversity. The girl who never aged. Meet Brooke Greenberg, a woman born on January 8, 1993, whose case baffled doctors and scientists for years. Despite being 20 years old when she passed away in 2013, Brooke's physical and mental development were stuck at a toddler stage. Standing at just 30 inches tall and weighing around 16 pounds, she had the appearance and cognitive abilities of a young child. Brooke was diagnosed with a rare condition known as Syndrome X, later called neotenic complex syndrome. Her body showed signs of aging, yet it seemed frozen in time with no clear explanation. Medical tests found no genetic abnormalities or chromosomal issues, leaving doctors puzzled. Her development was disjointed. While her brain remained underdeveloped, her bones were comparable to those of a 10-year-old. Scientists speculated that Brooke's case might unlock secrets about human aging and development, but no clear cause was ever found.
So there hasn't been anything different here in the array.
This is what I would expect to see because it's normal.
Brooke's unique condition has inspired ongoing studies into aging and developmental biology. Her story continues to intrigue the medical community, as her case sheds light on the mysteries of human growth and raises questions about how we understand aging. Though Brooke's life was short, her story has made a lasting impact, reminding us of the complexities and wonders of the human body. This next story is both heartbreaking and incredibly inspiring. It's a tale of courage, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit. Sam Burns was a remarkable young man who lived with progeria, a rare genetic condition that causes accelerated aging. Born in 1996, Sam was diagnosed with this condition at just 22 months old. Progeria affects approximately 1 in 20 million people, making it an incredibly rare and challenging condition to live with. Children with progeria age at a rapid rate and, sadly, have a very short life expectancy. Most children with this condition live to an average age of 13 years. The physical manifestations of progeria include growth failure, loss of body fat and hair, aged-looking skin, stiffness of joints, and cardiovascular disease. Despite these daunting challenges, children with progeria often display a remarkable zest for life. Despite the challenges he faced, Sam lived his life with incredible joy, resilience, and a maturity beyond his years. He refused to let his condition define him or limit his potential. Sam was known for his infectious smile, his love for music, and his passion for learning. He played the drums in his high school band and was an avid fan of the Boston Bruins hockey team. He became a motivational speaker, sharing his story and inspiring millions around the world. Sam's speeches were filled with wisdom and positivity, encouraging others to live their lives to the fullest. He spoke at numerous events, including TEDx, where his talk titled "My Philosophy for a Happy Life" garnered millions of views and touched countless hearts. Sam's message was simple but profound. Focus on the things you can do, not the things you can't. He believed in the power of a positive mindset and the importance of pursuing one's passions, no matter the obstacles. Sam's legacy continues to inspire people to embrace life with courage and optimism, reminding us all that it's not the length of life, but the depth of life that truly matters. Get ready to meet an extraordinary young woman who touched the hearts of millions with her infectious spirit and unwavering positivity. This is the story of Adalia Rose, a social media star who lived life to the fullest, despite facing incredible challenges. Adalia was diagnosed with progeria, a rare genetic condition that causes premature aging, at just 3 months old. Doctors told her family that she wouldn't live past the age of 13. But Adalia, she had other plans. She defied the odds and lived a full and happy life, spreading joy and inspiration to everyone she met. Adalia refused to let her condition define her. She loved to dance, sing, and make people laugh. She had this infectious energy that could light up a room, and her smile, oh, it could melt your heart. Adalia's story is a powerful reminder that life is precious and that we should cherish every moment. These incredible people may look older than their age, but behind the wrinkles, sagging skin, and frail bodies are young hearts full of strength, dreams, and courage. They've faced stares, bullying, and impossible odds, but they continue to inspire the world just by being themselves. Because in the end, age is just a number, and what truly matters is the life, spirit, and resilience that lies within. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable human stories. This is Aaron Polo TV, where the unbelievable becomes unforgettable.